If you use ChatGPT to write anything or for coding, you're gonna love this new update. It's called Canvas and it's available right now to paid versions of ChatGPT Teams plan and Plus plan, and it's gonna come to the education plan and the enterprise plan too. It's not available on the free plan though. So right here on the drop down, I could click on it and check out how this works. I'm gonna give it a quick text prompt, write a blog post about digital marketing with AI, send it out, and look what happens here. Totally different experience than the regular ChatGPT. This is really designed for writing and coding. I'll show you a coding example. Here is going to write it, and you have a ton of different options. You have a little menu over here. There's a ton of different options. Before I show you that, let me show you their official release page right here. So this is called Canvas. It's a new way for using ChatGPT, specifically designed for writing and coding with that whole new layout, and I'll show you the little details of exactly how to get the most out of it in a second. If I go down here, some of these options when it comes to writing is really interesting. It's gonna suggest any edits. You could also adjust the length very quickly, adjust the reading level, final polish, add emojis, all kinds of different things, again, designed specifically for writing that makes using ChatGPT for writing a whole lot better, right? It kind of gives you a final looking blog post, for example, or a script, all in this canvas that you could just copy and paste. Now, when it comes to coding, you could quickly review code. So it's gonna show you suggestions to improve your code. It's gonna add a log, it's gonna add the comment section, fix any bugs. I'll show you this as well. And this page will show you a bunch of different examples as well, but I'm gonna show you here because I just got access, so I could show you that with my account. Now I'll put a link to that blog post in the description, but let me show you some of the editing options you have and how you could actually work with this canvas with writing first, then with coding. With writing, let's say I want to make a change to this. So I just have to select this and I get a new pop-up right here, and I could actually change it and add some formatting to it using these options, which is nice. So this is, let's say, our heading, and I could change it. Very easy way to format things, just like a Microsoft Word document. But I could also ask ChatGPT to make any edits to it or to explain it for us, okay? Make it sound even more epic. Let's see what we get with that revision. And you can see on the left side, it's given it a prompt, it's making that edit for us, it's explaining a little bit what it did. Unleash the power of AI to revolutionize digital marketing. That's definitely more epic. I don't know if I like it more than the last one. And we have a little undo, which is nice. Previous version, there we go. Restored this version. I'll go back to it just like that. So that's really nice. Works just like any text document. Let me select this paragraph right here and let's ask ChatGPT to simplify it even more. Okay, again, it's gonna give it a prompt on the left side. It's highlighting. Wow, that's really cool. A simpler version of that. There's also this option right here. You'll see this plus sign right here. You could also access that same menu from each paragraph instead of selecting the text here. So if you hover, you'll see that appear over here on the right side. Now you also have this little menu right here. So you have 5 different options to choose from. So the first one, suggest edits. If I click on it, actually adds comments. Just like when you share a Google Doc with someone and they comment for you, this is doing the same thing with its own writing. So I could just press, okay, I like this suggestions, make the change, and it'll go ahead and make the change for us. And okay, that's what it did. This one, let's go ahead and apply that. Let's see what it's doing. Okay, there we go. It just expanded that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause that. Let's look at the next one. Adjust the length, and I could decide to make it even longer, or in this case, I want to make it a bit shorter. Boom, one click, and it's going to go ahead and rewrite the whole thing for us. Wow, this is going to be extremely useful for writing. And I love that it has the previous version, because a lot of times I want to redo, undo, that kind of thing is right up here. Anytime you're happy, you could also copy the entire thing right from the top. Let me see what the next one is, the reading level adjustment. This is huge. This is what I used to do when I created each custom GPTs to write at a certain reading level: high school, college, graduate school. Let's see, current reading level, middle school, kindergarten. That's awesome right here. Let me actually level this up to high school level this time. Let's see what we get there. Digital marketing is all about staying ahead of the competition. With AI, everything's changing. Wondering how AI can make your marketing better. Okay, pretty good. This other option I really like too. Let's say you don't know something about a specific content or a specific word. You could ask ChatGPT to explain it to you. What is this? right? You could just select that. And then right on the left side, it's going to tell you what it is, but it's not going to make any changes to the actual content. It's just going to give you a quick explanation. And then if you want to change it, you could just select that and say, hey, give me another alternative for this one. So for example, I don't like this word right on top. So I'm going to select this one. I'm going to say, give me another alternative for this word. Leveraging. Okay, perfect. That's awesome. That's just going to save me a ton of time. The next one right here, add final polish. Let's go ahead and click that. Let's see what it does for that one. Okay, you want to change some things. Let's see on the left side what it did. I've added some final polish, ensuring grammar consistently throughout. Improve section title for better readability. All right, that's awesome. What's this last one? Add emojis. Let's see what we get with that one. Oh, wow, that really overdoes it. Oh my God, that's not very usable. We added like 100 emojis on that one. Let me see if I could ask for a follow-up here on the left side. Can you please only have 5 emojis for the entire blog? Okay, let's see if it listened to me. Here's a couple, 3, 4, 6. Okay, well, it did 6 emojis, but definitely a much better use of emoji than the first initial version. So maybe, I guess this is in beta right now, so maybe they fixed that add emoji thing so it doesn't add 100, but not bad. It's really nice that on the left side, you could just ask for any adjustment just using simple chat as well. Let me see if I incorporate something that I wrote myself. So I'm gonna try to attach a file. We have an outline related to SEO right now for an SEO content creation course we are rolling into Skill AI. Let me see if it incorporate this. Incorporate this into your blog. Okay, perfect. Using AI for SEO content creation, and this is exactly what this course outline is, and it's pulling things directly from that. Keyword research was kind of how you get started with that, optimizing the meta description using ChatGPT. Okay, perfect. This is excellent. This is exactly what I was looking for. The ability to incorporate something you wrote with something that ChatGPT is writing inside of Canvas. And if you haven't had a chance to check out Skill AI, that's my e-learning platform. We have about 20 courses. We're rolling out 2 new courses actually this upcoming month. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description. You get access to all our courses with one subscription, and there's a free trial so you can make sure it's a good fit for you. Okay, let me show you the coding functionality. And I'm not a professional coder. I know enough to kind of get around, but I'll just show you what it's capable of. I'll ask for a game of checkers in Python that I could run on my Mac. Again, the same kind of thing happens. Canvas just automatically opens up as long as I have this option in the dropdown, this model in the dropdown selected. Okay, now let me show you a few things here. Same kind of thing. You could select any text over here. You're gonna get this option and ask, what is this for? And then you could explain any portion of the code for you here on the left side, which is really great. But then down here, you have a brand new menu with 5 items. So you could do a code review. Let me click on that. This is probably gonna review the whole code, and it's giving us some suggestions here to apply. Consider adding a check to ensure the clear function works correctly. Okay, apply that. This one, okay, is doing a quick check right now for us, going through all the lines of code. The next one here, I wrote this in Python, but it says port to a different language. Can we just quickly change that JavaScript? Wow, that's pretty cool. You could just change it very quickly. Let me see the PHP version of it. Okay, that's pretty nice. Let me go ahead and undo that one to go back to my Python code right on top. Let me see if it lets me undo and redo. Oh, the undo and redo disappeared here. So let me just use this option and go back to Python. There we go. Okay, bug fixes. Wow, one-click bug fix. Let's try that one. Let's see what it does for us. It's going through all the code here. I like this visual line that kind of shows you where it's at. I've reviewed the code. I've updated the code, including rows and columns labeled for better user experience, improved validation. All right, what else you got? Add a log. Oh, that's useful. If you're working on a project with multiple developers, that should be a helpful option to do that in one click. I've added a print statement throughout the code to assist with debugging. Very cool. What's the last one do for us? We could add any comments that we want, or it's gonna add the comments for us, I guess, automatically. Let's see what it's gonna do for that. And it says I've added inline comments throughout the code. So these things right here, it looks like it's added that to show us what each section of the code represents. Let's see, I'm gonna ask it, how do I run this on my Mac? Okay, it's giving me the step-by-step guide to save it as a .py file and open terminal, and then go ahead and look for it and run it. So let me do that. Okay, let me try this game because I've never actually got a checkers game to work perfectly out of ChatGPT. This actually looks a lot better than the other ones I've tried. Let's see how well it works. Let me take this piece. Oh man, it still cannot take a piece. So that's perfect because that's what I could ask it to fix. I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT. The game doesn't work. It doesn't know how to take a piece. Okay, it looks like it's going through line by line. It looks like it's making some changes. Okay, it looks like it's fixed it right here. Let's try it again. Okay, let's see. Oh, nice. Now it worked. So I just used the simple chat to ask it to fix something, and it looks like it fixed it, and everything else is working right. I'm going to try to finish the game to see what happens at the end. I finished the game, but it just doesn't know what happens when the game ends. So again, a quick follow-up prompt, I should get exactly what I need at the end game too. But that's the closest I ever got to a finished game, and I only gave it one follow-up prompt in this box, not looking at any of the code over here, and asked it to fix that for me. So that is just awesome. Now let me just make sure it appears on the left side so we could always refer back to it. And there it is. And this is the writing one I did, and this is the checkers one. And let me see if I could get back to it though. I want to get back in the edit. Here's my different versions. Let's try this one. All right, perfect. So you could get back to it. I just had tried it a couple of different ways, and we're back in there. So as you can see, for writing and coding, a huge improvement to the current layout of ChatGPT with this Canvas update. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this update, and I'll see you in the next one.